Hi guys, it's Kat. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I am testing out new makeup items that I've released this month. I'm so excited to try these out. That's why I put them all together in one video. And also because I'm quite busy in the upcoming weeks and I don't have enough time to film it separately, so that's why it's all together in one video. Now, as you can tell, I've got no foundation on my face. Yay, freckles are coming through. I have a new foundation to try out today, and it is Fenty Beauty's Hydrating Long Wear Foundation. Now, this sounds really exciting. I love a good hydrating foundation, but we don't just have a foundation. She actually released another primer, a hydrating primer as well. I'm super excited to try both of these products out. I love a good hydrating foundation and primer. I did try her first foundations and I didn't really get on with it because it wasn't really for my skin type. It was very drying for my skin. So a hydrating one, hopefully it will be good for me. So the next collection I'm excited about, and it was released this month, is obviously one with Morphe and Jeffree Star. I have the Artistry palette. I have the Set and Refresh Mist. I can't wait to smell this. It smells like berries. Can't wait. And then I have the Morphe and Jeffree Star eye brush collection. I can't wait to dive into this and see what they're like. I love eye brushes, so I can't wait to try these out. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of information about these products. I will link their websites in my description box so you guys go and check out yourself. I just think this video is going to be a long video anyway, and I don't want to keep throwing information at you. It gets a little bit boring after a while, so I'm just going to start off with primer and see how this all is. I can't wait. I'm super excited. So let's just dive right in and try the first product out. Obviously, we're going to start off with primer, and this is the Pro Filtering Hydrating Primer by Fenty Beauty, of course. And it just says instant hydration, soft silk finish, extended makeup wear. Now, this has 30 milliliters of product in. Let me show you the packaging. And here's the primer bottle. It looks exactly like the first primer, the Instant Retouch primer. This is what that one looks like. The colour is obviously different inside the bottle, but the packaging is exactly the same. I did like it. It was nice, super soft, but I don't know. It just didn't work with the foundation on my skin type. So I'm really excited to try the hydrating one. It is a frosted glass bottle with a beigey purple lid. I do love the colours together, very neutral. So I'm just going to put a bit on the back of my hand and show you what the primer looks like. So there's the primer. I'm not sure if I'll need more to put on my face, as I really need hydration at the moment. My skin is a little bit dry, so I might need a little bit more, but there it is. It's not too liquidy. It's got a really nice soft pink shade to it. It has got a hint of a scent to it, but I'm not sure what it is. I think it might be some sort of floral scent. It does smell nice, but it's not like overpowering. I'm just going to apply this to my face. So the consistency isn't thick at all. It's very light and thin, easily spread out. I do like that smell. It smells really nice. It smells like something I've smelled before, but I can't remember. So I'm going to let that absorb into the skin for a little while. It feels really, really nice and light, and I like it so far. I just want to see what it does to my skin under the foundation. Obviously hydrate it. I think it will be good. Let's try the foundation next. Okay, so now onto foundation. This is the Pro Filter Hydrating Long Wear Foundation. So I chose the shade 120. I'm not sure if this is the correct shade. I did get it in the first foundation 120, so I kind of went by what I got last time, and it was kind of a good match for me. So this is the packaging for the first foundation. You can kind of see it's quite liquidy in there. So it just says it's hydrating, medium to full coverage for all skin tones, long wear, and it's light as air. Light as air. So this has 32 milliliters of product in. So let me show you the packaging. So this is the packaging for the new hydrating foundation. It's very different from the first foundation packaging. Let me show you. Obviously, for the first foundation, they had the frosted glass packaging. But for this foundation, the packaging is plastic tube with the same sort of cap and pump. So it has got a pump on this packaging as well, but it's just a little bit different from the first foundation, which I think is quite cool because obviously you can get them mixed up sometimes. So I do quite like the packaging. It does remind me of a foundation from a drugstore because obviously most of those foundations are in kind of tube form, but I think it's alright. I do like it. I'm just going to put a bit on the back of my hand. And there's the foundation. I do think it's going to be an okay match. Obviously, it's very runny. It's a hydrating foundation. I think it'll be okay. Let me just dot it around my face and then we'll blend it in. So just by kind of dotting it around my face, it does feel like a thick consistency, which I'm not sure about at the moment. Oh, I'm not too sure. But let's just dab it into the skin. The coverage is not bad. Okay, so I've applied the foundation. I've got a few things to say about it. The colour match is good. I've colour matched it well. The only thing I don't like about it is thick. It is very thick. It goes a long way, so I don't need even that much that I had on my face. I definitely can tell that I need to set it before it starts moving. I'm not liking how it's around my nose at the moment. It hasn't set very well on my nose. See, I can do this and it's moving everywhere. So yeah, I'm not sure how I like it at the moment. Very thick. Only use a little bit on your face if you don't like a thick consistency or a thick layer of foundation. So I'm going to go and put a bit of concealer on. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty concealer and then set my face and put a bit of bronzer on, and then we'll be on to eyes. So that's what I'm going to do now and see what it looks like afterwards. I might like it when it's all done, but at the moment I don't think it'll be one of my favourites. So there's my face completed. Now, I do like it, except from on my nose. It's just not sitting, even when I put powder on my nose. It keeps moving. I don't want to touch it, but it does keep moving. My under eyes look okay. It's not the best foundation that I've ever tried, and I probably wouldn't buy it again if I used it. So the rest of my face is all Fenty Beauty, so concealer, powder, bronzer, highlighter, everything is by Fenty Beauty, and I do like the overall look. I just think the foundation is a hit or miss. It does look nice except for my nose, so I'll only put a small amount of foundation on next time. But it looks nice. It does look okay. So I'm really excited for the next products, and obviously we're going on to the eyes for Jeffree Stars and Morphe's Artistry palette. So here's the palette. I'm loving the packaging combinations, the pink with the silver. I love it. I love anything pink, so yes. And here are all the shades. Wow, I do love the shade range. I'm loving these glittery shades. They're amazing. I love the pinks, the purples, even these beigey creamy shades. And then you've got some greens down here. You do get a mirror in this palette as well. So let's go through the shade names. I'm not going to be swatching them. I'm just going to go through the names. So we've got Welcome right here. Back to my channel, and it says Wand Noise, obviously because of his introduction that he does. Then we've got Lynn, 1985, Mogul, Self-Made, Dog Mum, Honest Truth, Designer Label, Mr. Diva, Boss Angeles, Pink Fleet, Calabasas, Don't Mind Her, Rolls With It, Millions, Girl, What's the Tea, Vroom Vroom, Custom Rims, and then down here we got Glam Rapids, Wake and Bake, Nate, Drive Through, Hi Dude, and Fast Lane. So we've got a lot of shades to choose from the palette. Now let's look at the eye brush collection. And then here's the little makeup bag it comes with. I do love his makeup bags. Just gonna open it up, and there are the brushes. So they do come in a plastic bag, but I think they're individually wrapped as well. So we got 10 eye brushes all together. I love the packaging. They're all pink. The pink handles are definitely Jeffree, but I do prefer his previous brush designs. It's got like a stiletto heel design to it. I love the design of this one. So the first brush I'm going to show you is the JS6 brush, and it is described as a raw blender brush. This one I would use for packing on eyeshadow on the lid, as it's quite a flat brush. So that's JS6 brush. So the next one I have is the JS10 brush, and this is described as a Diva crease brush. So this is for your crease. Again, it's a flat brush, and I would probably use this more for packing on eyeshadow on the lid than in my crease. So the next one we have is more of a longer bristle brush, and this is the JS8 brush, and it's described as a drama crease brush. This is what I would normally use for a crease brush to buff in shadows in my crease. So I do like that one. The next brush is the JS9 brush, and this is described as the fluffer crease brush. So this one I would use to blend all my colours in the crease to kind of like make it all flow, and to fluffer it all together and kind of make it more blended and just look better. That one's quite a nice one. The next one I have is the JS12 brush, and this is called the Sport Mode Blender brush. Quite a cool name for it. So the next brush is JS5, and this is called the Crease Queen brush. Another brush for your crease. The bristles on this brush aren't exactly flat to each other. Some do poke out this way, but that's okay. Hopefully when I wash the brush it will kind of like mold back in together. But this is the JS5 brush. So the next brush is the JS7 brush, and it is called Double Trouble brush. So obviously it's for your eyebrows. You have a spoolie on one end and then an eyebrow brush on the other. The next brush is the JS13 brush, and it is called the Pom crease brush. So another crease brush here. Finally, the last brush. This is the JS11 brush, and it is called the Blunt Packer brush. So again, another one that you'd pack on eyeshadows. I do like the flat ones. They are really, really good to pack on eyeshadows when you need it to be more intense on your lids. I lied, it's not the last brush. There's one more I was hiding. This is the JS14 brush, the Happy Ending Liner brush. So obviously it's for eyeliner. And yeah, I don't really use these ones because obviously I just use a liquid eyeliner with a tip, like a felt tip liner. But I might one day go for like a liquid one where you have to dip it in the pot and actually do it yourself. But yes, that is the last one this time. I promise this is the last one. So I'm not actually sure what kind of eye look I want to create today. Maybe a neutral. I feel quite neutral today. Or I might do neutrals and then add some greens. But I'm not really a green person either. I don't know. I'm going to have a little look at the palette and then decide. Okay, so I've looked at it for a little while. I'm still not sure what I want to do. I think I want to use 1985 and Channel as kind of like a transition sort of like crease shade, and then I want to do something else, but I do want to use this shade here, Millions. I do want to pack that onto my lid, so I'm going to create some sort of like crease look and then pack it into my lids and try. I want to try and use bright colours, but I don't really feel like bright colours today. I might just go along and see what it turns out like. I'm not too sure yet. So I'm just going to take the JS8 brush and apply 1985 to my crease, make a transition shade. So I have got the mirror here. So you can see it a little bit. It's not exactly a dark shade, but you can see it. So now I'm going to take Channel, and it's like an orange terracotta colour. And again, I'm going to put this into my crease just to kind of darken that area up. And I might actually bring it a little bit onto my outer lid. And then just blend it into the crease. Really nice orange colour actually. I might just bring it a little bit higher as well. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Boss Angeles with the JS12 brush and apply it to the outer corner of my lid. I do really like this orange shade. I don't think I've ever done an orange sort of look before. I might have actually done like a sunset look, but I really love this orange. It's absolutely stunning. So I'm just going to take more of the Boss Angeles and run it along my lower eyelash line place. Okay, so now I'm going to take Welcome and apply it into my inner corner of my eye. Just give it a little pop of colour. Okay, so now onto the exciting bit. I'm going to use Millions onto the rest of my lid. I'm going to wet the brush and it's going to go in the bit of my lid where there's no eyeshadow, or I might put it a bit over. I want to see what kind of coverage that shadow has on its own without cut creasing or anything like that. So I'm going to try that out. I'm going to use the JS11 brush. So I will be wetting the brush to apply the shadow with. Wow, look at that shade. I definitely didn't need to cut crease. Wow guys, look at that shade in Millions. That is stunning. I don't think I have anything like this shade that goes like this. Obviously it didn't need to have a cut crease. The pigment of this shade is, oh my god, just, I think this is my new favourite colour. I want to put a bit on the bottom here. Maybe I'll try that. But the Million at the bottom didn't go as planned, but it still looks nice. Jeffree, please release this eyeshadow on its own. This Millions eyeshadow on its own, I would buy probably 10 at a time. Oh my god, it's so stunning. I love it. Especially with some eyeliner, mascara. Wow. Okay, so I've put liner, mascara, and I've just done my lips. My lips is the Cherry Wet by Jeffree Star. Eyeliner is the Too Faced eyeliner, and the mascara is the actual Too Faced mascara as well. I really love this eye look. Very, very glittery. Maybe a little bit too much glitter. All I can see at the moment is glitter. But it is stunning. So I do like the eyeshadow palette. I would say it's just the same as what any other eyeshadow palette from Jeffree Star is. I think the glittery Million eyeshadow, it did kind of save the palette because it would just be like a normal Jeffree Star palette if it didn't really have that in. If it didn't have it in, everything else I would be like, it's not really worth, because you might have already lots of Jeffree Star palettes already, and what's the point in buying another one? So it did kind of save it with this eyeshadow, but I really hope he does bring it out singly and kind of sell it that way. I think he should start doing that. Maybe bring out some singular eyeshadows, and I think this one should be one of them. It is stunning. Right, so now I think it's time to set my face. And I have the Morphe and Jeffree Star Set and Refresh Mist, and it's the Starberry scent. So it has 79.4 grams of product in, which is quite a bit. And it just says Jeffree Star approved. Set your beat with this super fine Jeffree Star Berry Scented Mist. A continuous air-powered spray delivers a controlled and oh so refreshing application. Flawless. Hold the bottle 4 to 10 inches away from face. Close your eyes and apply the mist all over your face. Now, I have used the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray and I absolutely love it. I love this spray to it. I'll show you. It's like you can't even feel it on your face. It's just amazing. And it doesn't feel like, you know, when you've got to wait for it to dry, it just feels like it's dry already once you put it on your face. It dries really, really fast. It's not like another spray where you spray it and your face is just soaking wet and you've got to wait ages for it to dry, or don't even touch it because it might move foundation and that. So I do like the Morphe one. And I do think I will like the Morphe and Jeffree Star because it is scented, very scented, and it looks like it's strawberry because there's a strawberry on top. So let me show you the packaging. So here's the packaging, the very pink packaging. It's definitely opposite to the Morphe one where it's all black. I like it. Obviously it's got the same spray top but in white. Now I'm going to spray it and smell it, see what it smells like. Can't wait. I'm just going to shake it up. That smells incredible. Oh my god, Amber, come and smell this. Amber says it smells like candy. It smells amazing, like strawberry candy, like strawberry laces. So I'm going to spray this on my face and set my entire face. See, it's got a nice sheen to it, so let's leave it to dry. It distributes evenly, so it's all over my face just by doing that. I can't tell you how good this smells. I think I'm going to be spraying it all the time because it just smells incredible. So I'll definitely be using this once in a while. I don't want to use it up too soon because I have got other ones that are already open, like my other Morphe one. I've got the Too Faced up there, got Urban Decay. I do need to use those ones up first, but I will probably be spraying it now and then. Okay, wow, where do I begin with my overall thoughts? Let's start off with the first one I used, the primer. The hydrating primer felt really hydrating on the face. I'll probably just use it around this area and then use a pore perfecting primer on my nose and my T-zone just to kind of give it more of like pore filling. The hydrating, it did hydrate, so that's good. I'll probably use it around my cheek area and then on my forehead. I had mixed feelings about the foundation. The foundation was a good match to my skin tone. The only thing that I didn't like about it was that it was quite thick. You could feel the thickness when you applied it onto your skin, so you only need a little amount. It did blend out well. It just was really funny around my nose. I think because it was obviously a hydrating primer on my nose, where I need more of like a pore filling, kind of like matte on my nose, because my nose is quite funny with foundation, so I might need to change up the primer around my nose when I do the hydrating primer, if that makes sense, because everywhere else the foundation looks amazing, just not on the nose. So it might be the hydrating primer before. So that's good. So I do like the foundation, looks stunning on the skin. So now onto the eyeshadows. Like I said, it's like a normal Jeffree Star palette, except from the shade A Million. That saved it for me. The shade is amazing. I don't think I have anything like it. And I like the way it sits and I like the way it blended out. But the other shades in the palette, I do kind of had those shades already. It's just this shade that I don't. I love the eye brush collection. I can never have too many eye brushes, so I'll be definitely putting them to use. And then the Set and Refresh Mist, I can't tell you how much I love it. It just smells incredible. It's probably my favourite item out of the collection. And then obviously the one eyeshadow in the palette is my favourite as well. So that is my review on the new primer and foundation from Fenty Beauty and the new collection by Morphe and Jeffree Star. It's been okay. It's okay. It's not bad. Not bad. I've had worse. Yes. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe and hit that notification bell, ding ding. Also come and follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram is somewhere down here and it's also linked in my description box for you guys to go and check that out. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye guys.